So ISSN number, we will go to that website. ISSN number is provided by, ISSN number is usually a 8-digit number provided to either newspapers, journals, magazines, all need to take the ISSN number, and it's a unique identification number. It need to be taken by all the serials, and it supports academic credibility. So ISSN is issued by the ISSN centers under UNESCO. So it has a academic credibility, this journal which has ISSN, and without ISSN, none of our universities accept a paper. So many universities and accreditation bodies require ISSN. So ISSN number is a must for any peer review publication in our country. So required for legal and publishing standards. So it is required for the many countries mandate ISSN for legal deposit. So in order to publish the publication to archive in National Library, ISSN is required. So ISSN is very important for identifying, cataloging, and preserving the serial publications. Any type of serial publication which can be newspaper, which can be magazine, which can be journal, all required ISSN. And ISSN is different from the ISBN. India's ISSN center is different, and ISBN center is different. ISBN we take for books, ISSN we take for these journals. So ISBN is provided by another website, Raja Rao Mohan Roy ISBN Center. It is different website. We will go to the ISSN website only. It is provided by two websites only. So usually books only ISBN is provided, and it is okay. That's all. Books only it is provided, and text. Okay. So this is the thing. So ISBN is different from the taking ISBN is different. So ISSN, taking ISSN, this PPT I will provide you at the end, because so ISSN is provided by ISSN.org. So we will go to ISSN.org. Okay. So everything is available online only. So I am just sharing my whatever I have gone through. That is what I'm doing this. So this is the ISSN center. You can request an ISSN here. I think all our participants are from India, so we don't need to think about any other country. So we need to carefully read the guidelines, and you can check your country. And for us it is India. So if you just submit the request, you should they will tell you need to apply via Indian ISSN center. So Indian ISSN center is different. So after applying via Indian ISSN center, you will get the ISSN from the Indian ISSN center. I said first you need to publish the first issue, then you need to apply the ISSN at Indian ISSN center. I am clicking. Okay. After applying the this is the National Library of National Science Library. This is the ISSN Center India. This is the address. So after publishing the first issue, you need to apply for the ISSN in Indian ISSN Center. After getting the ISSN from the Indian ISSN Center, then you need to publish one more issue. Then you need to mail these people in ISSN Center India that you have published a second issue. Then after going through the second issue, they will confirm the ISSN, and then they will send it to these people. You can say, you can search the journal. I think my journal I will search. I don't know. Okay, ISSN search. I think there is a different website. Yes, it's not. It's a different website. ISSN search. ISSN search. So okay. So like that, after ISSN search is this is the website. So after getting the second issue only, after getting ISSN, it will take 3 months. Then you need to publish your second issue and send to them. Then they will check for the first issue. At least you need to publish 5 to 6 articles. Okay, you will just publish some articles, and then you get ISSN. Then if you change any articles, if you remove any articles, people used to do all these things, sir. That is why I am saying, if you remove any articles, for just namesake you are just publishing 5 articles and sending the ISSN sender, then they will give you ISSN. After that, what you people do is that ISSN center is constantly up to anyway up to 6 months, they are constantly watching you. You will remove some articles, or you will upload some new articles or something, and do some manipulation, means you are going, they are going to get blocked. So whatever you are published in the first issue, it should be there. Then you need to check publish the second issue, and first issue should be free of plagiarism, free of if you have already published some articles as in ISBN book, okay, ISBN book, as a conference proceedings, for example. So these conference proceeding same articles, don't publish it in your journal in the first issue. So like that things they will look on, and they will they will not give you the ISSN. So the after the first issue you need to submit second issue, then they will recheck the first issue, and then only they will give you the ISSN. So lot of checking will be there. So you can just search my journal name. I will search. So search the journal name, and you can search by title, ISSN, all these things. And after publishing your second issue, the people need to confirm your journal, then only it is going to come in this main ISSN website. That is come, it will come my website, internet is slow. Okay, then only it is going to come here, and let it come. So after confirming the second issue only, then it is going to come in the this website. Yes, it will come like that. So so it is already indexed in cross reference, and some other small indexing things. Okay, fine. So next we are going in the ISSN center. We need to apply online. We can apply online, and we need to apply online. We will go to apply online, and it's very simple, like a Google form you can apply, but evaluation is not very simple. I will download these 2 guidelines. These 2 guidelines, word by word you need to follow, otherwise they will question. Okay, so each and everything you should follow. It's available online, but I will just explain it, whatever mistakes people commit, whatever mistakes came to me regarding that, all I will just tell to you. Okay, so okay, so guidelines you need to read from here. So they have a ISSN is completely free of charge. If somebody asks you to get ISSN for money, don't give them. ISSN is completely free of charge. You can apply either personally, you can apply a person. There is no need of being you as a publisher. You can apply as a person, as a publisher. There is no problem. You don't need to make a publisher company to apply for a journal ISSN, or you don't need to have a publisher company for indexing in Scopus, Web of Science, anything. You can index all these things as an individual also. If you have a publishing company, it's good. So you can apply in the behalf of the publishing company. So either the publishing company can apply here, or the editor-in-chief can apply here. So whoever the person apply, they should take a printout of this form which you are going to fill, and attach your ID card with that, and you need to send them hard copy. Then after getting that only, they will continue the process. It's very important. So it will take minimum.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, ID, now if we are applying as a publishing company, then the ID will be what exactly? The incorporation certificate or something like that?
Incorporation certificate you can give, sir, which
Okay.
is showing the address proof.
Oh, okay. Okay, sir. Thank
These
you.
all contacts address should be important, sir. Contact address, that is the main thing they ask. Every contacts of the publisher should be properly mentioned in the website.
Right.
That contact you need to give. That's all, sir. Okay, we'll
Right,
continue.
sir.
So like that things you need to keep in mind, and it's completely free of charge. Don't give money to anyone, and and they have the right to reject your application if you have not submitted the hard copy, you have not submitted everything, you have uploaded some plagiarized article or any article reproduced from conference proceedings. As I said, if you take some conference proceeding article and just upload in the first issue, they will reject you for sure. And they have the right for rejecting the ISN assignment if you just give some misleading information, if you add some fake editor, if you add like that things people used to do. That is why I am saying. So if you add some place for publication, some other address, so like that things lead to members of editorial board. If you add some wrong members of editorial board, all these things, if you just add something misleading, they have the right to reject. And you don't add any fake indexing things, such as there are a lot of indexing things are there, what impact score, impact some companies come with some scores, what index Copernicus, like that things don't add. These people accept either DOAJ or Web of Science or Scopus, that is enough. Don't add any of the other indexing services. Lot of indexing services are there, JIF, many names are there. So like that things, like that indexing, what poor indexing bodies don't add their name or anything in your website. Better not to add. Okay, so
Sir, what exactly is the assignment, sir? ISSN assignment meaning?
ISN assignment means they will be giving you ISN. They have right to decline your ISN assignment. So if it is considered that misleading information is provided by the requester or displayed displayed in the publication, or instance place of publication, if you say you are publishing from USA but you are publishing from India, so like that the members of the editorial board, if you are showing fake members referencing to any indexing service or database, you are saying you are when you are publishing itself, you just publish that, you just tell that you are indexed in Scopus without getting Scopus indexing, you just say that you are indexed in Scopus, like that things, fake things. The participation of any
No, no,
digital.
sorry, sir.
Yes, sir.
I meant to know that ISSN assignment is like what will be submitting the first publication, first issue.
Ah,
Is that considered as ISSN assignment or
no
the
sir, no
second
sir.
issue?
As after you submit your first issue, they need to
Right.
assign you. They need to give you the ISN. Is it this ISN
Okay.
center? For giving you the ISN center, they have the right to reject, because if you do all these miss things, okay, this
Okay. Assignment is not
assignment
like
is
some homework or
no,
something.
nothing,
Assignment is
nothing
just
sir,
allocation.
nothing, allocation sir,
Ah,
allocation,
okay, okay,
allocation
okay,
only sir.
okay.
If
My
you do
mistake, sir. Thank you.
all these things, it can lead to you will not get the ISN. That's all they said about it. Okay, reading full, if you can, people can read. So you can request for ISN. If they reject also, you can apply later. So you can apply for ISN for serials, journals, newspapers, magazines. I have already discussed. And you can apply for print publication. Print publication, you should publish your print journal and send them the journal via post. And thing is that if you are publishing a print and online, you are planning to publish both print and online, you should apply for either one first. First you need to apply print. Okay, after getting the print ISN, then you can apply for online, or else you can apply for online, then after getting the ISN for online, then you can apply for print. Either you apply first and get one, and then you apply with that ISN for the next media. Okay, so like that you can't apply print and online as all. So you can you apply one and get that, and then you can apply for other. So for paper, newspaper, everything they need the license from Press Registrar Journal of India, but for research journals you don't need such. Journal of Scientific, Technical, Academic Nature do not need any license from the Press Registrar General, but others as newspaper, all these needed. So not our concern. So ISN, you need to request more than 1 month before the release of the first issue. So first issue, you need to publish first issue and send them the copy, then you need to apply for the ISSN. And publisher must be aware ISSN assigned ahead of publication won't be formally registered in the ISSN register until the ISSN, and that is what I said. After getting the first issue, you need to send to ISSN center. They will assign you ISSN, and then you need to publish the second issue. Then they need to confirm it. Then only it will be published in the ISSN center, the ISSN center, the world international ISSN center. We reserve the right to refuse the ISSN to the requesters who has not provided ISSN National Center with the copy of the first issue. If you are not submitting the first issue, if you are submitting a print journal, you need to have a title page, editorial page should be there, minimum 5 to 6 original articles. If you are publishing a non-annual publication, if you are publishing a monthly publication, if you are publishing a quarterly publication, you need to have at least 5 to 6 articles. If you are publishing a biannual publication, you need to have 10 articles. So you should take the print and need to provide it to the ISSN center so that they will evaluate and send you the ISSN. So, and then the editorial board, minimum 5 editorial members should be there. I am saying about the print one now. Somewhat same only everything. So 5 editorial members need to be there, and print one is not much stringent, but online one people can start anytime, and then only it is more stringent. And complete official address and email address of institutional domain, that is very important, of the editorial board members should be given. That is Gmail, Yahoo not allowed, avoided, should maybe avoided. If you can't get a email ID for institutional email ID, you can use that, but preferably avoid. Use each editorial board members their full complete address with their designation, and plus the email ID. Email ID should not be Gmail, Yahoo one, it should be an institutional email ID. Okay, institution edu or like that, institutional email ID that need to be there. Mostly they will check at least 4 or 5 people, at least 3-4 people have the institutional email ID. They may not look at the fifth one. Mostly they need look at that for the institutional email ID for the editorial board members. And you should link that members to their profile. If they have profile in their institutional website, if you can link there, or else you link to their professional website such as Google Scholar or somewhere, you just link them there, then it will be more authentic. Okay. International journal, editorial board has to for if you are starting an international journal, your editorial board should have some people from international outside India also. People need to be there, at least 20% plus people should be from outside India, then only you can call it as an international journal. Any plagiarized article detected or reproduced from another publication, they have the right to refuse. Okay, coming to online publication. Online publication assigned to online publication only after the release of first issue. As I said, after the release of first issue only we can assign ISSN. Non-annual e-journal, same only for a year also. 5 articles should be published, considered as a minimum. For annual, minimum of 10 articles need to be published. Okay, and 5 editorial board, same as the print. And editorial board, the complete address of the editorial board member, designation. For online journalists, you should follow each and everything. Department, you should not skip designation and send the department and send to them. They will send you mail, where is the designation? So each comma, dot and comma you should follow, otherwise they will ask why you are not adding designation. We have mentioned in that. So designation, department, official institutional email address of the members, fill with the full contact address of the publisher with the publisher name should be displayed in the journal website. It's very important, very important. If you just skip one dot, it will be you will get the mail from them. For international journals, the editorial board has to be international. So as we said, the people should from international outside India also should be there from the editorial board. And next thing, for a scholarly journal, Editorial board should be of senior faculty members. Students, if people who are sometimes during my workshop, people who are PhD scholars all attended, so they will get agitated with this this statement. Don't add research fellows, students, PhD scholars, all these things, people in the editorial board. Try to add senior faculty members in the editorial board. They get offended and they will tell something. So that is something which I am saying. It's a proper, it's correctly mentioned. Add senior faculty members in the editorial board. Students, research fellows as editorial members on scholarly journal may be avoided. So
Sir,
yes, yes, yes.
they haven't mentioned any particular like experience level of the faculty members, right?
No,
Like
no,
for
they have not
two
mentioned. If you mostly if you have a doctorate, you can just add them. Mostly,
P-
don't add a non-doctorate people. That is better. Better.
okay, PhD people are required.
PhD people. You can
Post
add.
graduation people are not okay.
Ah, PhD people is better. PhD people with a no, don't add postgraduate people. Sir, don't add postgraduate people. They will question that. Try to
Only PhD.
try to add
Okay.
PhD. PhD who has a permanent position such as assistant professor, scientist, like that people. We just add.
Oh, because sir, in our healthcare colleges now, ma'am and sir is also there in the panel here.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
in physiotherapy college, after post graduation,
Ah,
faculty can become assistant
yes,
professor,
yes, yes. I
MPT.
I don't know much about your journals. You just check your journals and check the
Okay,
faculties in the editorial board who are just postgraduate. They are added or not. You can just
right, sir.
check. Okay, then I don't know much about your field. So
Sure, sure.
that is
No
why I'm
worries, sir.
saying mostly it's better to add doctorates. Okay,
Okay, sir.
better to add.
And sir, international journal, you said, is there a reference for the 20% should be more than, I mean,
At
20%
least
plus?
20% more than there is.
Because they haven't mentioned it over here. You
Ah,
have referenced it from somewhere else, sir.
somewhere I have seen. It's okay.
Okay, okay,
I'll
sir.
just show.
If possible, later you
If
can share.
later it will come, I will tell. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Somewhere I've
Thank you,
seen.
sir.
And at least some good percentage should be from outside India. Then only it can be called as this international journal. Otherwise, it will be a national journal. All people from India. So like that. Okay. So sir, you please check your other similar journal and check whether the postgraduates can be added. Usually they mostly if they are postgraduates also, if they are in a position such as scientist or assistant professor or like that positions, you can add. I think there is not a problem. I think if you are there in a faculty members, senior faculty members, you can add. I'm not saying doctorates.
Okay, sir.
You can add, but you don't add students studying or students like that.
Right, sir.
Like that. Okay. So journals should have a valid URL and should cover precise subject. So it should have a valid URL. Don't take any blog or something and start the journal. And it should have a valid URL. Don't just institutional people don't just start a page for the journal in their institutional domain. Okay, journal should have a unique valid URL. It can be linked to their website, but it should have a unique valid URL. It should not be just a page of your university website or a page of your institution website, but it should have a valid URL. Okay, so that is very important. You can't start just a page in your institution website and say it is a journal. You can't say like that. So it should have a valid URL and cover precise subject, which we have already discussed. Journal serial bought by institutional organization should be linked to their institution. So if your institution is maintaining that journal, you can start a journal and you can link your institution to that journal, and vice versa. Displaying and misleading false information resulting in the rejection of application, already discussed. For online publication of each article should be separately hyperlinked. That is very important. Each article should have separate address, separate URL should be there. Okay, so separately hyperlinked. So in this network I can't load my journal, otherwise tomorrow I will load my journal, otherwise I will load it. Maybe in the connection will interrupt for some time. 1 second. So then I will connect my journal and say what is the, I think you understood, I think so. Some security reasons my journal is not loading in my Wi-Fi network, that is why I need to load from some other connections. I thought I can't do this workshop because my journal has been hacked by someone last time. So it was just 2 3 days only it was recovered. So this is the exam journal. What I am just saying that it should have a valid URL. So each article should have a everything. How to start this, all this I will tell tomorrow. Each article should have a valid address. Is this article has an address? Like that I will tell later. So each article should have a valid address. Don't take all these articles and make it a single PDF and upload it. Each article should have a separate page, separate abstract and separate PDF which have a separate address. So everything should have a separate address. Don't this is my one issue. So I can't take all this PDF as a single PDF and upload it as this issue like that. So everything should have a one article should have a separate address here, and the PDF should have a separate address here. So it will like that. People, some people, what they do is that they will take one issue and compile all this PDF and upload it as a single file. It is not allowed. That is what we will see. So online each article should be separately hyperlinked. Uploading full PDF or the complete issue should be avoided. Don't each article should be have its own ID, its own web address. Don't compile all this PDF and publish it as a single issue. Okay, that's not avoided. And general guidance we will just see. Complete postal address should be needed in the website. Complete postal address is very important. Complete in your contact session it should be properly you are going to send the Aadhaar card or something or your incorporation certificate, that address should be there. You should not add any other address here. Please note it is particularly important for the name of the publisher and place of publication should be printed or displayed in the journal. So it should be properly displayed without contact address or without your address. You should display everything in the footer also. So without this address you are not going to get the ISSN. So ISSN is assigned to a specific format and ISSN is assigned one format. ISSN assigned, if you get ISSN for the online, don't take that ISSN and start publishing the print. So after getting the online you need to apply for the print. Don't use ISSN from the online ISSN use in the print, or don't use print ISSN for online journal. You need to apply separately. Changing ISSN title without informing the National Center will resulting in revoking your ISSN. So you don't change the ISSN by your own. If validation copy of ISSN assigned journal is not submitted after assignment, that is a validation copy. I said after getting a first copy submission, after getting ISSN you need to submit a second issue, that is a validation copy. After submitting the validation copy only your ISSN will be confirmed, otherwise it will be denied. Any mistake or false information in the application can lead to rejection of application, and once the application is rejected you can submit it later also, there is no problem. So all things are only there. If you have any change, any publisher change, if you are selling your journal to another publisher, any publisher change, anything you are going to change regarding publisher change, publisher details change, the address change, this should be properly email the ISSN center. They will respond very fast and they will change it. That thing they will ask, they will just change it, that's all. You need to inform, that's all. Changing ISSN, if ISSN need to be changed in these two cases. If the publication medium change, if you are changing from print to online, you need to get a separate ISSN. Or the publication title, my journal name is Exxon, if you are going to change it as Exxon journal, you need to title change is there, you need to get a new ISSN. Otherwise there is no need to change the ISSN. If you are selling the journal to another publisher, don't need to change the ISSN, but you need to inform them. Publication location, no need to change the ISSN. If you are changing the frequency from monthly to quarterly to annual, you know, need to change the ISSN. If you are changing the editorial policy, there is not need of changing the ISSN. That's all. So you need to fill that form. We will see that form, and then fill that form carefully and take the print, and with that self-attested copy of that address proof of the publisher, Aadhaar card, voter ID, driving license or passport. That is the address proof of the publisher. This is the thing they are mentioned. Maybe the address proof of the publisher means I think you can submit the incorporation certificate also, but maybe the person who are submitting the address proof of the they are asking for Aadhaar card, voter ID, driving license and passport. Maybe the person who are the publisher, the person who is submitting his Aadhaar card or voter ID, driving license or passport, not the incorporation certificate, not the incorporation.
Company's details are not written, right, sir?
Not required, sir. Not required, sir.
So any one person or director of that company, their
Director of that
details we
company
can.
can submit. Editor in chief can
Okay.
submit, or the director of the publisher can submit. Actually the publisher, if you want to publisher, no need to register also. If you are not taking money, or money matters are not there, you don't need to register also. You can give a name. They will accept. They will not look at the publisher name, publisher company name or anything. But you need to submit a valid address with voter ID, driving license, passport, etc. You can register a company and get a current account so that you can get the APCs in that also. Okay, fine. So the complete issue, whatever you need to provide, so if it is a print, you need to provide the first issue with the dismantled article. Online version, you need to provide the URL. If there is any password or anything, you need to provide.
Sir, no minimum number for online version,
Online
right?
5 to 6, sir. 5 to 6.
Online also 5 to
5 to
6.
6.
Okay.
Same 5 to 6. 5 is enough. 5 to 6. 5 to 6 article for monthly or something. Annual it is 10.
Okay, sir.
Any misleading, incorrect information application date to decline the application. General guidelines. Okay, so done. This done with this, and these are the important things they will ask us to change. Just I will go through that. Name and address of the publisher should be mentioned in the contact page or a publisher information page. These are important thing. It should be there in the footer or somewhere. You need to give the full address of the chief editor, publisher, and editorial board page should be there in the journal, and it should be a separate page. Just go through that, and archive page should be there. Archive page and the frequency of publication, everything should be there. These all things, everything, whatever they displayed, everything should be there. And the way of displaying the issues, the articles, these are the two ways you can display the articles. You should follow all these ways, in which page number, page, the authors, the article title need to be given, and for the journals bought to an institution or publishing house, it should be linked to the institution, and these things, there should be a table with the journal particulars. It's not for joke. If you add this table only, we have added, we don't have that table at that time. Then they send us these things, and everyone they will add this table. Without getting that table, they will not give you ISSN. Journal particulars, each and everything should be represented in this tabular form. Then only they will give the ISSN. So they will give this format. So bibliographic details should be there.
Sir, the volume and issue number that was mentioned earlier, the volume is basically if it is quarterly, and first quarter if we are publishing, that is volume, and article first is issue first.
No,
Is
sir.
it like that? Okay.
I usually follow different people follow different patterns. What I follow, I will say each year I publish one volume. I am publishing quarterly. Okay, this is the first year when I publish. It is a volume. Each issue is each journal which published in each month
Okay.
will be issue. So volume 1, issue 2,
Okay.
like that. This 2025, it is volume 2, issue 1, issue 2 April, issue 3
Right,
May,
sir.
like that. Okay.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
So like that we follow, and all these things should be mentioned in your PDF also. That is very important. In your PDF it should be mentioned. So that also you need to keep in mind these things where it is. It's bibliographic details, journal name, volume, page number, all these need to be mentioned in your where at the top of the article. Then only they will accept these things, exon, the volume, these things should be properly mentioned. Journal name, everything should be properly mentioned. And verification of editorial member, this is very important. ISSN will send verification mails to the editorial board members, 3 members, randomly for giving the names of the from giving the given names of the editorial members. You will be giving the names and the address of the editorial members in your editorial member page. So they will send mail randomly to 3 members. The respective editorial member should reply the verification mail within the stipulated time, 5 days. They will give some time. If they don't reply, it will delay the application. Sometimes it can lead to decline of the application form also. So if we are including 10 people, we don't know whom they have sent, and they need to reply it correctly. That is why I said don't take the people who don't know in the editorial board. You take the people who know, and so that you can communicate with them, and you can just ask the people to send. So they need to send a very positive verification mail, then only it will. Publishers are requested not to ask for details and names of the editorial member. Don't ask them, because who you have sent, they will send random members only. So then, if the mail not received by minimum 2 members, the publisher are requested to resend the verification mail after checking the inbox and spam thoroughly. So at least 2 people need to be respond, then only they will proceed. That's all. Plagiarism should be avoided. Temporary website or anything can't be used for the journal, such as a blog or something. You can't use.
Sir, regarding plagiarism, I have got one question to ask. Sir, for starting one, I mean to say journal, can we get, I mean to say, plagiarism tools such as Turnitin or Drillbit in little bit cheaper way, cheaper
You
price?
you can use it in a shared way. Shared options are available, cheaper way.
We have, sir.
You have, sir.
We have provided it at 149 rupees, sir, for
Yes.
20 pages.
Yes, sir is there.
Pardon, sir.
Sir is there.
If article is less than 20 page, we provide it for 149 rupees, sir. Our charges are based on number of pages.
No. The question is, we just it may be required for multiple times.
Yes.
Might be.
Yes, sir. That's the service.
I can also provide you names. They can, if you, I think you need to spend at least some money for a month. You will get a subscription, sir. Both
That is that is what, sir.
There are people who provide shared subscription.
Okay.
Yes, that is also
I
there,
can
sir.
give the link also from them.
Okay. Kindly provide. Thank you.
Grammarly or any tools you can use, and just check the nowadays AI also you need to check. That is very AI.
Yes, sir. Drillbit nowadays is used by most of the Indian I mean to say
AI
university.
is very important. Without AI, what policy you can't, your journal can't proceed nowadays. So
Sir, regarding AI, there is some provision that 10% or some journals they accept up to 20% plagiarism.
that you decide in your policy, sir.
Yeah.
You can decide
Yes,
in your
sir.
policy. Some people
Okay, sir.
plagiarism, they decide 5%, 10%. You can decide, sir.
Regarding AI, is there any I mean to say regulatory like that 10%
You
or
can
50%?
follow the common ways. AI should be minimized, but you can decide and properly mention in your editorial this ethics in your journal itself. Ethics, that policy.
Sir, in ethically, if we want to go, then plagiarism 10% is okay, but 20% is also okay. But AI it should be AI free.
It should be
Ethically,
AI. It should be
what I personally mean.
It should be AI free.
If I
Yes, sir.
If I may, sir, technically, right now AI is not generative or general conscious AI. So what right now they are doing is they are just kind of Google Pro version. Basically, they scroll the complete internet, and according to their data set that they crawled, they produce the best output. So
Yes, yes, yes.
technically, it is just using the data available. But as Noble sir is saying, we can kind of put it in the
Policy.
ethical policy and say that they should put disclaimer if they're
Uh,
submitting. If authors are submitting, then they should say, "Ki we have used AI tools, and these are the tools that we have used, and for this purpose." Because kind of
Okay.
AI is now not optional, sir. Now
yeah.
everybody is going to use AI, I feel. So instead of barring that, we can use it in a productive manner, I feel, sir.
So tomorrow when we discuss the editorial policy section, I will tell about, we are added in the Exxon, what policy we will
Okay.
discuss that regarding
Okay.
the
Okay.
AI
Thank
which we follow, and so like that we can discuss that. You can define in your, you can define the policy for your journal. There is no problem, sir. So everybody is okay with some more time, because I am trying to complete. Otherwise, we can meet
Yes, sir.
tomorrow. Some more time we
Yes, sir.
can.
Yes, sir, we can proceed.
Okay, okay. That is why everybody is not comfortable. Means I have taken more time, because all these things you should keep in mind while. So ISN is somewhat over. We will go to the just you can fill this. That's all. I will just I am not filling. I will just show and proceed with the DOI. So these things you need to keep in mind. Tomorrow I will discuss all the policies which you need to keep in mind for applying for LC, these Scopus, Web of Science, all these things. You need to add all these ethical things need to be added. Okay, we need to you need to add the title, new title or not. Print version of the journal with already assigned. If you get a online ISN, if you are applying for the print version, you can click here. Or if you online version you have already got the ISN, if you are applying for the print version, you can click here. Changing the title, you can click here, like that you can give. And okay, I am just new title, title name, date, frequency, whether it is quarterly, monthly, bi-monthly, like that you can give. And format, which format, print or online, you can give. And your URL, their address of the journal should be given. And subject should be, the subject is very important. You select biotechnology, and don't add in your journal biological science. I just selected biological science in general, and then I just added in my journal biological science. Then they asked me, it is not biological science, you should mention biological science in general, like that. All these things you need to keep in mind. And some in my journal I used many places Exxon journal. Okay, I need to tell Exxon journal, but my journal name is Exxon. Why you are asking, why you are using Exxon journal in your journal? You need to use it Exxon, they are asking me. So if I am suggesting the name Exxon, means don't use the journal anywhere. Okay, so I just added here applied journal or something, they have removed all these things. Applied biology journal or something I have added. So that is you need to keep in mind. Okay, okay, sir.
Sir, I had gone through this. Our subject was not visible, physiotherapy. Can you check that, sir, once?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That subject only, sir, the one
Okay,
that you
sir.
were
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
opened.
Okay, sir. Medical
What
sciences
may
is
be
there.
the one that I may use?
Medical sciences is there, sir.
Okay.
Physiotherapy is not there, sir. Medical sciences is
E-
there. I think you can select that, or science and
Okay, sir.
I mean, medical sciences is there. Medical journals,
Okay, sir.
medical science you can select. I think so. Okay, fine. Okay, so like that you can select. And language, you can now start a journal in Indian languages, any Hindi or any languages, any Indian languages you can start a journal. It's not, it's regarding nowadays this Indian knowledge system is being more promoted, so you can start like that. And you can add the name of the owner name or the applicant person name. It can be editorial whose proof is giving, whoever applying the application, their Aadhaar card should be submitted. So the owner name or applicant person name should be given, their Aadhaar card should be given. Name of the issuing body, so the publisher name you can add here. If you are there is no publisher, you can add your name itself. They have given me publisher here. This is my address, Dr. Noble Kurian Exxon journal, like that. You can add your name also as the publisher name, or else if you have a publisher, you can add the publisher name. And mobile number, email address, and publisher address, proper address. Any additional information is there, you can add. Just confirm and send. And one can apply both modes, same title one can apply the both modes of the same title at the same time. If applied at different time interval, one get ISN first mode of application, then can apply for a second mode. That is what I said. If you are applying for online and print, first you get for online and then you apply for print. That is what I said. And publishers are requested to submit self-attested copies of the proof already discussed. So this is only, you will just as you click, you will get the printout in the application status. If you go to the application status, you will get the printout and you can proceed with you will get an application ID and email. You can just get it. That's all. So that's all about ISN. It's very, if you are following proper things, you can easy to get the ISN. Last this very 15 minutes I will take getting DOI. So there is nothing to worry. Don't give any money to anyone. DOI, for DOI is a digital object identifier. I already said it's a permanent